Hey everybody, figured I'd go live for a little bit. Most people don't see me much anymore. I'm kind of busy, especially today. Um, I got woke up at 5:30 by the old man telling me that he totaled the car. He hit a deer. So we've been dealing with that today. Um, he did not total the car, um, but it does have a lot of damage, and we got to get that fixed. So that's what we're working on, tracking all that stuff down because we got to get him back to work. I've been busy in the kitchen a whole lot, making homemade bread, and cinnamon rolls, and fried pies, and stuff. Been sleeping a lot. It was the deer's fault. The deer tried to run across the road, and it was, you don't have any stop time, and he hit the deer. He was on a 2-lane road, so he couldn't swerve out of the way, or he would have hit the oncoming traffic. But my car is, yeah, it's got some ugly bumps, that's for sure. But at least it didn't break the windshield. We gotta replace the hood, the passenger front quarter panel, the headlight, the grill, the bumper, the radiator. Yeah, it's pretty ugly. So I've had about 23 hours up, and I haven't been to sleep yet. So I'm running on empty. But I figured since I can't sleep, I might as well come on up and chat for a little bit. See if we can't get some people up here. Yeah, George, exactly. Except the poor deer. It got hit, but it didn't run. No, there's blood all over the car from that deer. So yeah.
Hi, Missy.
Hi, George. I'm a little tired, George.
Yeah, I don't blame you. This time last night, phew, I was, I was out. I mean, I was back there in the
Yeah,
bedroom and I got a fight with Pillow and I lost.
I've been falling asleep in my recliner as of lately.
Uh huh.
That I got woke up, like I said, a little after 5 o'clock this morning, after the wreck happened, the hit and run, as you call it.
Yeah, well,
And
that bird deer should have gotten a ticket for that.
I keep telling them we've got to put those guards across the front end of our vehicles. We do live out in the boonies. It's going to happen in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
So I think we may put one on the 3/4 ton since we get that thing fixed eventually. It's a ranch truck anyway.
What you
Oh,
need is one of those. What the hell is it that they used to have on the old
we call them
steam
cattle
engines
guards.
there?
We call them cattle guards. Yeah, around here we call them cattle guards. They're the
Yeah,
big
I'm just
pipes that
trying to
go across
remember.
your vehicle.
Trying to remember what the hell they used to call those damn things. You know, it come down you know, it kind of like it there at the bottom part right there, and it just just kind of went, kind of like an angle right there at about a 90-degree angle there. Cannot remember what the hell they used to call the goddamn things.
Well, is that kind
God.
of like the spade for a snowplow?
No, this area was different.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm
This area, those are down there
not
with steam
following what
engine.
you're talking about. Yeah.
Oh, God. I can just remember. Let's see. Hang on a second. Maybe I can find it on my phone right here. Let's see. No. Let's see. Let's see.
Well, we have located a bunch of the replacement parts already, which that's a start. So at least the airbags didn't deploy on the car because those are expensive.
Yeah.
Which I was well, he hit the deer, and it crumpled up the front end of the car, and then it fell under the car, and he ended up running over it. And I don't see how he did that in a Honda Accord, but he did.
Yeah. Something like this right here, Michelle. I don't know if you can see it or not, right here. On the front of
Yeah.
it, right here.
Yeah.
God, I can't think of the name of what the hell they call those damn things.
I'm not sure, George. My brain's
I'm just going to call them cow
tonight.
bumpers. Hell with it. Oh, God.
Yeah, we use a lot of, all the ranchers around here use what we call cattle guards.
Yeah.
And they're just welded pipes that bolt to the front end of your truck, and it goes across the front end of your vehicle. So if you bump a big animal or something, you're not doing any damage to your vehicle, but you'll still give them some bruises on their butt.
Yeah, well, Saturday, Sunday.
That's what everybody around here does.
Possibly Monday, we're going to get hit with a thunderstorm real good. 90% Saturday.
Are you?
Yep. 73% Sunday. Monday, about 24%. Tomorrow, we got about a 19% chance getting hit with rain. It's all coming right
I
there
haven't
from the
even
east.
kept up with the weather, George. The only weather I'm keeping up with is it's hotter than blue blazes. And we're in a burn ban now, strict burn ban. All the counties are going to an emergency heat advisories and burn ban.
Yeah.
So it's going to get ugly.
Oh, God, my back is just absolutely sore right now.
I cooked supper tonight and it heated the house up so bad. I was miserable after that.
It just got too damn hot in my damn living room this afternoon. It always gets hot in here in the living room. It always gets hotter than hell during the summer.
Well, I finally picked out a name for my business, and I'm going to put it over here in private chat. So,
okay.
let me move this mouse. I got the mouse in the way. I don't know what it's doing. It's doing whatever it wants.
How's it short up, girl?
No, I just now got it typed. I had to get the mouse untangled from my keyboard.
Oh.
But what I type in is exactly what the name of it is. Isn't that a good name? That's a good name, don't you think, George?
Oh yeah, that's a damn good name.
I thought so. I did. I'll
Oh,
unveil it when I get closer to uh, getting it up and running.
that is cute. I love that one.
It
Oh
just came to me
God.
today, and I said, you know what? That should be the name of it. Because my stuff is going to change all the time depending on where I source the stuff from. So it may change
Yeah,
up what I just told you the name of it, and it fit. And I said, you know what? That's it right there. So I ran it
yeah,
by some people, and they said, that's a great name. And I thought, well, it's definitely unique. So
yeah.
I have I've been looking in all my suppliers, finding out how many minimums and this, that, and the other I can get at a time, and yada yada yada. This one that I really spent some time on today,
Uh huh.
I can get the taxidermied looking deer heads and moose heads and stuff like that, which is pretty freaking
What about the
cool.
jackalope?
Huh?
What about the jackalope?
I'm not giving my sources. Mm-mm.
No, no, no. I meant when
I,
you said taxidermy, I was talking about the jackalope taxidermy.
oh, well, I haven't run across that one yet. They've got all kinds of stuff in there, but I haven't run across that one yet.
Where's it? They got it up
I'm
there
just
in
now
Douglas,
finding out
Wyoming.
how many different
That's the home of the
categories.
jackalope.
Yeah. See, I was just
Oh,
looking into it, and I just discovered how many freaking categories they got on this place. They have over 8 million different items. That ought to tell you
yeah.
something.
Oh, did you hear about Yuma, Colorado?
No. No.
They got hit by a tornado.
Well, that's unusual.
Yuma, Colorado? No,
Not prone for.
that's that's east. And let's put it this way: they got little, shall we say, rolling type hills. All it is right there.
Yeah, they're more
Uh,
prone to blizzards, aren't they? Aren't they
yeah,
prone to blizzards?
yeah.
Well, you don't normally.
Yuma, Colorado is, yeah.
Yeah, that's not right.
Well, this right here hit outside of Yuma,
I was
Colorado, is what
born
they
there, but I
said.
don't know much about it. Yeah, there's a
That's
lot
where
of big
my
storms happening everywhere.
yeah, that's where my great nephew was born at. Was in Yuma, Colorado.
I was born in Springfield, Colorado.
Huh.
And, yep, I was born in Indian Grassland Territory, Montgomery County. So,
I remember when my mother and I
yep,
just
not a very
got
big
into
town at
Yuma
all. You
County.
blink it, you passed it.
Yeah, I seen these great big huge old corn stalks right there. I looked at them. I was thinking, man, those suckers
Yeah.
are big. My mother asked me, well, "What the hell are you looking for?" I said, "Oh, I'm looking for YPG." Then she pipes up, "Oh, they're already gone." I said, "Oh, that I guess that means that they're no. I guess that's why they're so corny." She goes, "Oh God."
Yeah.
I couldn't believe
Oh,
I actually got her with
George.
that pun. Oh,
Yeah.
Michelle, did I have to?
I got me a picture
I wonder if I showed you this.
trap.
Let's see. What the hell is that? New camera I got
Lisa
right here.
bought me this really big pig trap.
Did I show
You
you
know
this
that,
camera right
George?
here?
That's a nice little camera.
Yeah. Now the only thing is I'm gonna have to have it programmed from here to my phone, because Matt said I can go and download the stuff. I can go live with this right here on on my phone. The only thing is I don't know how the hell to do it.
Wow.
Yeah, Matt was telling me, and I went and I looked it up on for the Bluetooth right there.
Oh, Matt.
Nope,
He's a
nothing
plethora
there
of
for it.
information, ain't he?
Yeah. Oh, guess where he's in for a while.
He is heading to Washington in a few days.
Yep.
Remember, I was in his live.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot.
Yep, he's excited.
Ugh.
Bless his heart. Hope Coyote's doing okay.
Oh man. Like I said, you got to kind of forgive me because I forgot about that all of a sudden. Oh God.
Oh, George, I told you my brain's mashed potatoes right now. I'm running on empty. No, no sleep. So I may hibernate tomorrow.
I don't blame you. Hell.
When I'm done with the live, I'll probably just lay down and go to sleep. I'm tuckered.
Yeah.
Been really busy the past few days.
Oh God. My eyeballs.
I became a slave to the kitchen the past few days.
Uh-huh. Well, I got new neighbors next door to me.
I wished I did.
I told her,
My
you know,
neighbors
she
are
needs.
crazy.
I told her, you know, if she needed water, which she's already got, I was telling her that, you know, if she needed some water, I could just go and hook her up. Just go and hook up the water, my hose onto that one faucet for her, so she could have water. So she had her water turned on. Well, she's ready, got it turned on. And
Yeah.
the gentleman who's staying in a fifth wheel there, he is a Coast Guard veteran.
Wow.
Yeah. She's really nice too, that lady right there is.
Yeah, not everybody in the United States is evil. There's still some nice ones
Yeah.
left. Few and far between, but there's you'll still find them from time to time.
Yeah,
About
that's all
time you
right.
got some nice neighbors.
Oh, man. And feet of mine are just absolutely burning right now.
I'm sorry,
Uh,
George.
well, that's the way they get right about now because, you know, they get hot. You know, and, you know, it's cooled down in here quite a bit, but my feet, they just absolutely burning. They're just burning it. I like,
Yeah, my right hand's giving me some fits right now. I've done so much writing as of lately that the arthritis in my knuckles is really bothering me.
yeah,
I can bend them down, but straightening them up is pretty painful. So you guess what I do? I don't straighten them.
huh. I'm always, you know, popping my knuckles, you know, especially when I'm doing my beadwork right there. That way, you know, I can keep my fingers limber that way.
Well, I've tried to pop these knuckles, but they're so stiff right now I can't hardly even move them. So I'm just gonna leave them alone.
Yeah.
It'll get better. I probably just need soak them in some hot water, make it feel better.
Oh, I just got
Yeah,
my new.
my hunting leaser did something. Yeah, I was gonna say my hunting leaser did something real nice, George. He bought me a
Uh-huh.
$500 pig trap. So I have this big old pig trap sitting out there now,
Uh-huh.
and
I just got
it'll
mine.
hold over a 400-pound pig easily.
Uh-huh. I just got that dang. Uh, shoot. My new water bill right there, which I have credit on. I got about a
Uh
$35
huh.
credit on that on my water bill. The thing is, I can't find the damn thing right now. Shit, that's real smart. Really smart, dude. What the hell else can you
Well,
do
you
for
know
an
you
encore?
can never find anything when you're looking for it.
Yeah, and I
That's what
just
I
got
said,
the damn
George.
thing
You can
today
never
too.
find it when you're looking for it. So stop looking for it and you find it.
Like I said,
Have
and
you
I
ever
just
lost
got
your
it
glasses
today
while
too.
they're on sitting on your head?
Worse than that right there. I gotta get some super glue, and then I got to go and fix this one side right here on these glasses right
Yeah,
here. One little crack
yeah.
right there. I gotta go and repair that.
I
These right
don't
here are
like
pretty neat.
messing with super glue on glasses because if it hits your lens, it's a pain in the rear end to get off.
Yeah, like I said, these right here are pretty neat glasses because this
Yeah.
right here, the background right here. I'll tell you what I like about those glasses right there.
Uh huh.
The only thing is, I gotta get me
What, they keep
some
them in
more super glue.
place?
The only thing is, I don't know what the I got some, but I don't know what the hell I did with the damn stuff. Yeah, fucking fart, huh?
Ha! It's where you left it, George. Yep, it's right where you left it,
Ah,
George.
like I said,
I don't either, George. I got a general idea where I put stuff because I've got a drawer where I put like the tapes and scissor and glues and stuff like that. It all goes in one drawer. So I always know where it's at.
yeah.
Everything from my scotch tape to electrical tape to plumber's tape to duct tape, it's all in there.
Huh. This triangle right here, I gotta go and put that on my wall out front. So at least I can go and find. At least people can go and see, and they don't go and hit my wall.
Yeah,
Because one thing that pisses me off is when people actually go and park right where they're not supposed to park, right in front of my damn uh, right in front of my gate. I had this one neighbor of mine just up the road there. His boy actually parked right in front of my gate. That was totally illegal as all hell.
uh huh.
What if I needed to get out?
Well,
What the hell am I supposed to do then? My scooter, I have to
I
go
don't know,
up
George.
around me.
I guess ask politely. Well, if they're parked on the street, they can legally do it here.
Yeah, but I got a sign up on my gate now that says no parking. uh, vehicles will be towed away at owner's expense.
Yeah.
Uh,
See how far that gets you, George. Well, if
they're getting
anybody
quite
wants
a,
to block my gate, they'll be sitting in my yard.
put it this way, they'll be worse than that right there. Once I get to them, I got the okay from
Yeah, my
the
ranch takes
SO.
a step back.
All I have to do is just take a picture of their vehicle right there and the license number and turn it into the sheriff's office.
Yeah.
Then when they come over to
Well, don't be surprised if they tell you if they're parked on a public street, then there ain't nothing you can do about it. So don't be surprised.
well, this guy right here was actually blocking my gate right there. Because the middle gate slides like
Yeah.
that there right across. He was parked right there, right in front of it. So I couldn't get out. What I had to do is I had to go out and around
Yeah, I have
him.
that problem with the cows. Well, my cows block my gate all the time. Should I turn them into hamburger?
Uh, uh,
Nah.
damn.
Oh, goodness. I'm ready for this heat wave to lift, man. I'm tired of it. It's keeping me so tired.
Huh.
I'm sitting here drinking coffee and it's really not helping me. That's how tired I am.
Drinking coffee, huh? I don't blame you.
Yeah, drinking coffee. For all the good it's doing.
For me, that kind of equalizes my my metabolism. That's what I'm trying to say. It'd be a miracle if I could ever talk straight. Not my tongue
Yeah.
get wrapped up on my teeth and I can't see what it gets to talk straight. Yep. That's how bad I try to get.
Sure, whatever, George.
Like I
So
said,
you've
that's
been
how
staying
bad I
out
get.
of trouble, George?
Me?
Yeah.
You talking to me? That ain't no damn fun, girl. You know that.
Well,
It just ain't no damn fun staying out of trouble.
dang it,
I don't even know how to
George.
get into.
Be careful. I don't have bail money.
Like I said, right now, I
Yeah,
don't even
I
know how
don't
to
have
get
any
into
bail
trouble.
money.
Like I said, right now I don't even get in trouble. But I do, keep
I've
my.
been trying to stay under the air conditioner.
That's the way I've been doing, yeah. But Sunday,
I don't go outside unless I absolutely have to.
yeah, Sunday it
It's
was.
crazy hot out there.
Yeah, I went up to see this one lady, but she was not home anymore. She's not even here anymore. Her place is completely locked up.
Okay.
Her gates are both got padlocks
Wow.
on them. Yeah, she's got them locked. And then from there, I said, hell with it. I went from there. I went on over to Cyclone Street, over there on the north side of the interstate. I went from there, and I went to see an old neighbor lady of mine, Dana, and that little poop would not go and answer her door. I knocked on it twice, and I even hollered at her too.
Well, George. Nobody ever comes down my dirt road. So if somebody knocks on my door, I definitely know it's not anybody I know. Because everybody I know always calls me and tells me they're on their way.
Yeah.
Besides that, they got to make it past my cows.
Oh, yeah.
That one longhorn, man, she's crazy. She'll get them.
Oh.
Yeah, one of the sections I need to look really into is I want to look into their crafting section. Now, I did find where they had the beads and the wire and stuff, but they had the tiny little beads, like the 2, 3, and 4 millimeter, the little tiny little things.
Yeah, you're talking
I
about the
use I
seed
just call them
beads.
seed beads. Yep, seed beads. I haven't located any of the other stuff yet, but I really haven't gotten much into it. But I want to check into it.
Oh,
Uh,
Michelle, see what I'm going to be
I will
sending
probably
Matt?
carry a little bit of, yeah, targets.
Yeah,
He'll
that
probably
way,
use them, knowing
he can go
Matt.
and sight, he can go and sight in, if his gun right there is off a little bit, he can go and adjust it there. And if it's right on target, well then he
Yeah,
doesn't need to go and hit. He doesn't need to go and adjust it any.
my targets. When you shoot my targets, wherever the hole is, it changes color. It'll like show up a bright orange, but on the
Uh
front
huh.
of it, it's the target itself is a green grid. I got a bunch of those. I don't hardly ever use them. I don't hardly ever go out and shoot my gun. When I do, I hit what I'm aiming at. So I don't
Yeah.
figure I need target practice. Aim small, miss small.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm gonna
Okay.
be.
Yeah, he was.
It's not like I'm gonna be trying to shoot their pinky toe off anyway.
Yeah. Like I said, like I was trying to say right there.
Okay.
KJ, he was trying to sing tonight. Ugh.
Did it make your ears hurt?
Oh God.
I think it's hilarious when he does that. I crack up.
You know what I do? Every time he tries to sing, I whoop, mute the dead bird thing. If that's everything else, I just go and torment the shit out of him, like I always do. But you know something though?
Yeah, but he likes it. He
Yeah.
likes it.
Oh yeah.
It's part of the,
He torments the hell
it's
out of
part of
me
the
first.
fun with him. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, poop's right there anyway. Now you see what
He cracks
he
me
called
up.
me, didn't you? You know what he
Yeah,
calls me
KJ
now, don't
cracks
you?
me up.
Like I said, do you know what he calls me now?
No,
Possum head.
no. Possum head. Poor
Yeah.
George.
Heart face.
Possums are ugly.
Oh, you should hear what I call him now.
There's no telling.
I call him Unko. UNKO, which is Japanese for a turd.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's not very nice, George. Not very nice, George. Don't get yourself in trouble. Being
The thing
naughty,
is, though,
George.
you know something? I don't care.
I know, George. I
He
know.
just goes and torments me right back even
George
worse.
will be George.
Like I said,
Yeah,
he just torments me even worse.
yep.
He's got to remember, I
KJ's
don't get
quick
mad. I
witted.
just get
Gotta
even.
come back real quick.
But I get even in a fun way, though.
Yeah, I know. You threaten everybody like that, George. I'm still not scared.
You, though, I never want to do that. There. No, I just go and tease you. That's all I
Oh,
do.
sure you would. I know. I know, George. I ain't worried about you,
Yeah.
George.
I got
You
about
get to be in a turd with
$35.
me, I just kind of go,
Eh,
huh?
whatever. You think, well, whatever he says, I ain't worried about him. I just get even with him later.
Timmy. Timmy. What are you doing, Timmy? You're a weirdo, Timmy.
Oh, that's what I thought. Dang it.
Timmy, what are you doing? What are you doing, Timmy? My little special needs kitty. He's funny.
Huh.
He walks around in circles and he just walks and then he sits down and he just looks around. Timmy.
Uh-huh. Acts so
Great,
innocent.
there's
Yeah,
Fart Knocker.
right. You ain't innocent, you crazy cat.
Hi, Fart Knocker. Yeah. The one Spencer name just came up here. His name is Fart Knocker.
Yeah, I know.
I
That
can't
poor
believe we
goddamn
named that
cat.
poor cat that. I'm like, what is your problem? Fart Knocker.
Yeah.
Lord help me. Well, I got a Puff Puff laying right beside me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Puff Puff is full grown now.
That's good.
And he's still a Puff Puff. Oh.
Yeah.
He must have had a hard life. He's up here sleeping. Like Mare Puff. Hi, Puff Puff. Crazy bobtails. Puff Puff. Puff Puff. Timmy, stop crying. You weirdo. Timmy. Being naughty, Timmy. Being naughty boy, Timmy. Be a good boy. Speedy. Oh my gosh. My kids are driving me nuts. I'm tired and now they want to play and tear up the house. Hi, Speedy. And Speedy's cross-eyed. Bless her little heart.
Yeah, that's the way Ted was. That's what my mother's dog, Teddy, was. He was cross-eyed himself.
Well, Speedy was an outdoor. She was born outdoors, and she was this little bitty kitten, and she had a real bad eye infection. So we brought her in the house, and we got her all doctored up, and gave her antibiotics and all of that stuff. And when her eye healed up, lo and behold, now she's cross-eyed.
Uh-huh.
But she's learned to do what she needs to do, being cross-eyed. And just to look at her face, it's hilarious because she is cross-eyed. I'd never seen a cross-eyed cat before, but lo and behold, there she is.
Uh-huh.
But her eyes were normal until she had that eye infection when she was a little baby. And she doesn't let anything stop her. She just blows and goes. And
Yeah.
I've got this decorative post, wooden post over here by the front door, and she climbs that thing like a tree and sits on top of my oak shelf that's sitting over here by the door. Nothing slows her down. Bless her heart. And she is a love bug. She's claimed my dad.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know what to do with that. And I said, well, that's animals. They pick who they want to be their owner, and well, she settled for you. So I told him, I said, just talk to her, give her a little bit of love. She'll go on and go play, and it'll be all right.
That's true.
Right now, he's asleep in the recliner, and he's got two cats on him asleep.
Yeah.
Got both of my silver bobtails in his lap.
Huh.
So whatever keeps him warm, I guess. Oh, George, I got a full day tomorrow of doing nothing but making biscuits and doing the
Mhm.
sausage patties and the eggs and all of that stuff and making all of those breakfast biscuits. Oh my goodness. I'm going to try to get at least 30 of them made and get those in the freezer. It's easy for my elderly father to pull that
Yeah.
out for breakfast and nuke it and have breakfast. Actually, I should make an omelet tomorrow. I really should. If I can
Uh,
remember what I did with the cheese, it's buried in the refrigerator somewhere. I cooked up a whole mess of apples, so it's making apple pie filling. So I got to
uh-huh.
get that dealt with tomorrow too. I got to get it in the container and put it in the freezer
I've got
because
a
I am
bunch of
not
those.
dragging out. I'm not. I'm not going to drag out the canning stuff just to can up a couple of quarts of pie filling. Just not going to do it.
Uh,
I'd leave that stuff
oh
put
yeah.
up.
Those tubes of
Yeah, it's
cinnamon
easier
rolls.
just to.
It's about like right there.
Yeah,
Those
I made a
tubes. That,
crap
that
load of. Yeah.
I got. I got. Let's see. One, two, four. I think either four or five of them out there in my freezer.
Well,
And
I made a
oh,
whole mess of them homemade.
that
I had yeast. I had to hurry up and use, so I ended up making quite a few loaves of homemade bread, and then I used a bunch to make the cinnamon rolls. I've got 3 packages of yeast left, and I may end up making. Uh, I hadn't figured out if I want to make some donuts or.
again off.
Hi, Gandalf, honey. Glad to see you. I haven't seen you in like 1,000 years.
Where you been
I was
hiding
thinking
over
of
there?
either doing the I didn't I'd made up my mind if I'm going to make the yeast donuts or if I'm going to make pizza crust.
Huh.
So it's kind of a toss up. I may end up getting some more yeast because I only have like 3,000 pounds worth of flour. I think I got the flour to do it with because we make everything homemade here if at all possible.
Yeah.
So I always have to have a plethora of flour. I cut corners this time and I bought tortillas. I usually make them, but my hand and my wrist have been hurting me so bad I can't roll them out with the rolling pin. My hand won't take it, so I just got flour tortillas this time, and everybody's already saying I need to make tortillas, but they're just going to have to wait. I'm not healed up.
Yeah. Here next month I gotta put this thing right here. Let's
Uh
see
huh.
this. Let's see this mark right here. Put that on the top part. Then I got another one right down here on this edge right here. I go from
Uh
about
huh.
here to here, and I got to put that on the bottom part of my door so I can keep all the goddamn heat out of here.
Yeah.
Heat and the damn burning sun.
Yeah. Well, it's been kind of up and down, Gandalf. When it rains, it pours. Domino effect. Something goes wrong, the next thing goes wrong, and I haven't really been online a whole lot. Been really busy doing a lot of stuff, and and I hadn't felt well, and so I took some time off trying to recuperate. And then I'm exhausted now because Spencer went to work this morning and hit a deer and broke my car. So now we're without a car again, and we're way out in the boonies. So we're trying to get a source out all the parts to get a vehicle going so he can continue to go to work. And thank God he works with some really nice people at the casino, and they're gonna come in and pick him up and bring him home till we either get the
That's
car or the
nice.
the pickup going because the water pump went out on the. Well, Gandalf, I got some really sad news for you. Red died. He passed away. We just couldn't. We just couldn't get him well. Yeah, I know. I think she hit a deer too. I'm not sure, but I think she hit a deer too, if I'm not mistaken. I think somebody said that. Yeah, Red died last month.
I gotta take a dip and watch
But
it now.
luckily, we've got two of his offspring. One of them is real sweet, just as red as he was, and really, really sweet. The other one is a darker red color, but he's got these little black stripes that are showing up in him. It's kind of funny, and he's a turd and a half. He's got that longhorn freaking that Spanish longhorn attitude. He's a mean little turd. Oh yeah, I cried for a week. I did. About lost my mind when we had to put my baby in the ground.
Yeah.
So,
Between the Longhorn,
but that's all right. I've got two of his babies. What about the longhorn?
I, I was going to say, between the Longhorn and one of those banana horns, which one do you think is the worst?
Normally, a regular Texas longhorn is they're pretty sweet. They can be very very sweet. Now the
Yeah.
Spanish longhorn, they're crazy. Woo, that's bad. Thank God she wasn't hurt.
Whoa.
I feel sorry for her. Hopefully, she's got somebody to help her to get to work and back.
Yeah, there's a gal that
Well,
I know. Her daughter, she got T-boned,
yeah, nipple
and she
butts.
just dropped her daughter off at the school, and she was pulling out, and this one guy totaled her whole car.
Oh,
Her,
I know what that's
you know,
like. I think it was 3 months after Spencer and I met. We stopped at a car accident. There was a girl that was really badly hurt, and he wanted to run over to see how she was faring. So if she was okay, we were just gonna kind of kick the debris out of the road and offer her a ride, but she was pretty hurt, so we were gonna call the ambulance. Well, some numbnut was coming down the highway on the opposing side of the road, wasn't paying attention, saw that there was an accident there, locked up the brakes, and when he did, he swerved right in the car, and he T-boned us, totaled the car.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the airbag went off. I was black and blue from my face all the way down. I was black and blue. It like broke my glasses, and I wasn't even mad about that. I was mad because I just got me one of those frappuccinos. I
Oh
really wanted
man.
my caramel frappuccino, and when they T-boned me,
Oh,
it spilled my
jeez.
freaking frappuccino everywhere, and I was like, "Oh my god, I was mad." Yeah,
That would absolutely
bruised my
piss me
ribs
off.
up
That
pretty
for sure
good.
would.
Didn't re-break them. Yeah, we had just got them. I don't think we had them more than 10 minutes when we got T-boned. That thing went
Oh
everywhere.
man.
And I actually was pretty lucky to survive that because it pushed everything from the driver's side over on my side of the car. The
Uh-huh.
driver's seat was turned sideways. The dash was sticking halfway out the driver's window, and yeah, that car was pretty messed up. And when the car ambulance come to get that car, man, that thing screamed as they were pulling it up, and everybody's like, "What's that noise?" I said, "That's that car's inner demon. It's finally going to die." Because I swore up and down that car was possessed. It did. It sounded like a demon screech.
And what did they say about that? Did they laugh?
Well,
What did they say about that? Did they go and
no, I
laugh
was
at that?
no, I was talking to a trooper, and he didn't have any sense of humor.
Figures. Not
And
everybody's
then
got
he
a
threatened to
dry
he
sense of
threatened to
humor.
give us tickets. He threatened to give us tickets.
Huh? Tried to give you a
Yeah,
ticket?
yeah,
For what?
yeah,
That was not your damn
because
fault.
Spencer's insurance on his car ran out 2 days before, so the car wasn't covered under insurance, and we didn't realize it.
Oh shit.
So yeah, that trooper was a pain in the butt. Poor Tia dog. Gandalf scolded his ward.
Oh shit.
Spelt it that way. Yeah, sweet little puppy dog. I love Pomeranians. I do. I'd have another one if my dogs weren't so playful. They're too big. Yeah, you should have known better, Gandalf. Was she telling you to go to bed, let her outside, or was she wanting jerky? He spoils that puppy so.
Yeah, I know. Has your missus found out yet about who's messing with the lights, Gandalf?
I know she don't play. She acts like an entitled little furball sometimes. It's Tia's way or no way. My Pomeranian did. His name was Toby, and he loved to play.
Did your
He'd
missus
sure
ever
make
figure
off
out?
with your sock.
Did your missus ever find out who was messing with the lights? Wait, that
Queen
would be
Tia.
Coyote. Shit, damn it. That's right. That would be Coyote, not Gandalf. That's Coyote. That his
Yeah,
wife
that'd
right
be
there.
Coyote. know. She gave notice a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gandalf would be
His wife
lost
still hasn't figured out who,
without Tia.
like I said, his wife still hasn't figured out who's messing with the
No, you
lights right
ain't,
there.
Gandalf. No, you ain't. You're far from single. You got Queen Tia. That's the only lady in your life right there. You ain't single. You got that dog. Yeah, he needs to be
Yeah.
at the hospital. He had a fish hook in his leg. He only had two options.
Ow.
One, either rip it out, or two, push it through. And then clip it off and finish pulling it through.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Ow. I know. His leg's going to be really sore. You look like you got it in his thigh, I believe. Yeah, he's going to be sore.
Ow.
Yeah.
How the hell did he get
Yeah.
it?
It was
How the hell did he
actually
get
a
that fish
lure.
hook in his knee?
Don't get the lion. I think it was a fishing lure. Because Matt sent me the picture of it, and I was like, oh my God. All the years I've been fishing, I ain't never done that. Never, ever, ever have I ever got a fish hook stuck in me. Thank goodness.
Ow.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt.
Matt never sleeps. Yeah. Hopefully the soreness will go away before Code's daughter's
Ow.
wedding. Yeah.
Like I said, how the hell did he get that damn thing in his knee?
He might look kind of funny limping down the aisle. Yeah, I know. Poor Coyote. Knowing him, he was probably laughing about it. He laughs about everything.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad he's on the way to the hospital because he sure don't need an infection there. That could be nasty. Boop boopy doo.
Yeah. Oh, Coyote right there, he kind of reminds me of Patience. She's got that Deborah bubbly personality of hers.
Oh, I know. Coyote gets to crack up and he cracks me up. It's his laugh. It tickles my funny bone.
Yeah. With Patience right there, everything to her is funny. She's
Yeah, Uncle
and
John was that way.
she's still got, let's see, 2 more months. Before she's due. And I gotta go and make a cross for the little one.
Oh. Yeah, I've got your package put up, so when I that's ridiculous. He should tell him that his personality is not contagious, so he doesn't need a face mask. Seriously.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what he
Ouch.
did.
Exactly right. Ouch. Well, he better
Now,
say that to her.
If I ever had to go to the emergency room, I will be carrying this my day planner with me because I've got this note and here the script stating that
Yeah,
I cannot wear a mask.
You have a
for my
medical
doctor.
condition as to why you can't wear a mask. Yeah, because you have COPD. Same thing as my dad. He
Yeah.
shouldn't be wearing a mask either. And when he worked on face, they made him wear a mask, and I was like, they do realize, don't they, that they're doing more harm than good?
Yeah.
He already has enough problem getting oxygen in him as it is. Put that thing on him, and when he's breathing hot air, he has even harder time breathing. So imagine having a face diaper on your face and trying to breathe through it with COPD. It just ain't gonna happen. Not easily.
Ain't that damn well true? Guys, but if I wear those
In
damn
some ways,
masks,
I'm glad he
wow,
doesn't work on the face anymore.
I feel like I'm just
Yeah.
suffocating. Ugh. I cannot stand those damn masks. Now, when I had to go in there, was
I'm burnt.
when I had burned my left eye real bad because I got some of that pencil tree sap in it.
Yeah.
They they wanted me to wear a mask. That was before I got that uh, script from my doctor.
Yeah. You have a pre-existing medical condition, so they can't force that.
Yeah, I told him. You know, it feels like I'm smothering whenever I wear those damn masks.
Actually, yeah, Gandalf. There's some trees pulled up by the roots back there. Healthy freaking mesquites have been pulled out of the ground, and some limbs have been twisted and pulled down the big tree trunks back there on the big trees. We noticed that a couple days ago, but not up here. But I haven't been going outside at night either. I've been just kind of chillaxing and staying to myself, trying to decompress. I had a lot of stuff to figure out. And when you have to think as hard as I did, it is freaking exhausting when you're doing it 24 hours a day for about 3 weeks straight. Plus, try to get all my ducks in a row to start a business and stay on top of everything here, and then watch over dad and everything else. Yeah, I was just burnt out. So I don't go outside much. I went out one night, and the only reason why I did is because it was so nice outside, and that's rare. It wasn't hot that night, but it's hot tonight. Got the air conditioner setting on 60 degrees, and it's hot in here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
finally cooled down in my
decompress.
living room now.
I wasn't depressed. I needed to decompress. I needed to relax. I was
You see?
stressing out, and it was making me short with everybody, and because I was so stressed. Not anymore. I'm kind of chill. I got a little bit stressed this morning when I found out that the car got crumpled, but it wasn't as bad as I was told it was, so that's the plus side. And we found another way to get the stuff done. Just means we have to tighten the belt really tight. So it's
Yeah.
okay. Been through worse than this. Just another hiccup in the road along the way. It'll be all right. Poor people food's the best food anyway. Poor man meals grew up on them. I don't mind having toast with cream gravy on it. Well, that's good. It's good to laugh, Gandalf. I laugh from time to time, and there's a good bit of time that when George is talking to me on the phone, he gets me to go and I laugh. Well, hello, Becca. I know Gandalf's been in hiding. He's been MIA. Thought we're going to have to send out a search party for him. Oh, I'll be back in a second. I'm going to get me some coffee. Hi, babies. Okay.
Oh.
I know. Yeah. All you have to do is let me use my thing. We'll get out of this rut soon enough. Let me run this thing. You just do what I tell you needs to be done, and we won't have any problems. Oh. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Gandalf.
Boy, that is my machine. Okay. Okay, here it is right here. Okay.
I'm going to have to get out there when it's cold because I want to start making a clearing. Because I think we're going to be making a chicken coop and probably a rabbit coop as well. So I got to get the area cleared for it. I figured I'd just put it at the end of the house where it stays a little more shady, so I don't have fake chickens.
Oh,
Because everybody's
Jeremy
losing their
George.
animal. I mean, Matt.
Jeremy Hale and his lady friend George. They got baby peacocks
Yeah.
now. They got baby peacocks.
Oh, I love peacocks.
Oh yeah.
We don't have any close to us, so I would have to drive to go get peacock, and it would be a 2-day trip for me because you can't stress them for too long. You have to take breaks. So I'll eventually get them.
Yeah, I like the way the
I gotta find that
males
peacock farm
sound.
again.
I like the way the males sound because it sounds kind of like a
Oh yeah,
cat.
the female peacock are the female peacock. They're ugly. They're mucky colored, mucky brown. But those males are beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, the males right there, whenever they start.
Well, Becca, what we did with ours is we just went to Home Depot and we got their misting system. It's It's a kit. It comes with all the poly tubing and the tips and even the thing to hook it up to a water hose. And it mist. It sprays out that fine mist all the time, which helps keep them cool. We did that for the pigs. That's the only way that they survived. Um,
Yeah.
and I know in the dog run, we had one of those. I guess you call it a snake mister, but the garden hose hooks up to it at the bottom, and it kind of snakes around in an upright position, and it just blows the mist out of the top. And I think we found that one at I want to say it was Family Dollar. I think we paid like $5 for it,
Huh.
but it does a wonderful job too. But those misting systems, they're worth their weight in gold. Or if you can find an old swamp cooler, blow that swamp cooler in there with some water, and you can get the replacement pads for swamp coolers at Home Depot. Yeah, I think they are. I think they're made out of straw. Heck, I used to
Yeah.
stock them all the time when I worked
You
there.
can get
That
the
was my
ones that
department.
you can get some of those out there that oh, it's kind of like a almost kind of like a sponge type. You can get some of those
Yeah,
type of pads like out there. Yeah.
yeah, you can get those too. Yeah, but misting systems will help a whole lot, and it's good too. Because the worms will come up, and then the chickens will eat the worms. It's a win-win,
Yeah.
and it just keeps them from overheating. And I think the kits, they're either 20 or $25, but they do quite a few. They got a lot of misting heads in them, so you could probably run it around the chicken coop and have it mist on all four sides if you wanted it.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's a real fine mist. It's not like a drippy mist. It's a real fine mist. Because that's what I was going to put in my greenhouses. I was going to get those and just run them across the top of them and have it set up on a timer so it waters the greenhouses for me. You're welcome. Yeah, it's not just hard on your chickens. It's going to be hard on you in that heat too, standing out there and keep going out there. You can make yourself sick. Yeah, that's why I said if you can find an old swamp cooler because it's moving a lot of moist, cooler air. But I don't know how the chickens would go for that blast of air from a swamp cooler. But the misting systems work great. I mean, we have one out here in the front yard, and our cats used to lay under it. Our outdoor kitties, they'd lay under it because it's fine mist. Because the ground would get wet and it would be cool. Because we put it under the shade of the tree. They loved it. Yeah, and those little misting heads, they're tiny little things. They're like a small little button size. They're really inexpensive. You can add more to it. You can buy the little bags, the little misting heads, and all you do is hey! No, ma'am! You do not fight the cat, Angel. Mama saw that. Amber, no, ma'am. Get over there and lay down. You're a bad kitty. Go lay down. Sorry, but you can buy those little misting heads. I think they're either 5 or 10 to the pack. They're like $3 or $4 for them. They're relatively inexpensive. Oh, I know, Gandalf. I know. Angel, go to bed. Thank you. Good girl. No, actually, Trouble was being good. It was Angel this time.
Angel.
Yeah,
Is that the one with the
Angel is the
devil
one
horns on
that.
it?
Oh, she's a beautiful dog. She's got the face of an angel, but she does not put up with a cat getting snotty with her. And I got a calico in here that got a mind of her own. And Angel just
Uh-huh.
tries to put her in her place. All Angel would have done was grab her by the nape of the neck and just slung her across the room. But that calico is 14 years old, and I'm not going to have it.
Yeah, I had
She old
a,
kitty.
I had a calico once. Yeah, called her
Yeah,
Marco.
my calico is half Siamese, and she's nuts. I think she does pretty good around the dogs, considering she wasn't raised around the dogs. Now, Trouble will lay on the floor and nurse the babies. She's a dumb dog, but she looks like a pit. Her, her head's
Uh-huh.
shaped like a pit. She's built like a pit, but she's not a pit. I think she's an English. I think they called it a English something or other bulldog something. I forgot what it was called.
Substitute.
Angel is by far the smallest of the sisters, the two girls. She minds pretty good. If I tell her no, she stops. Because she knows if I stand up, she's really in trouble. She knows she's going to be putting time out, and she don't want that. My kids, I tell you, my kids are brats.
Yeah, that's where Ted was.
Well, I keep saying we need a dog run out here. The only problem is I live out in the middle of nowhere, and both my girls are unfixed, and we have coyotes out here, and well, they'd probably terrorize them if they were in a dog run. It sure make it easy to pick them off, though. Providing I put it away from the solar panels, I really don't want to shoot those things.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oops, there's
Uh-oh. Going
there's
trouble.
60,000 down the drain.
Yep.
Yep. My crazy kids. Amber, where'd you go? Hey, Bart Narker, where'd your mama go? I feel so stupid every time I have to call that cat by his name. That's the dumbest name. Bart Knocker, where's your mama? I know, I should go in there and smack your daddy for naming you that.
That poor cat.
Yeah, that's kind of like what our calico does, Becca. Every once in a while, Amber gets a wild hair across her butt. And most of the time, she loves on the freaking dogs. And then all of a sudden, one time she'll walk past her like, don't look at me, and she'll slap them. Crazy cat. I don't know what's wrong with that cat other than being out of her mind. That too was jabbering a few minutes ago. Speaking of jabbers, I don't know where he's at. Yeah. George, you're lucky your house is so quiet. I, I feel like I live at the zoo here. If the dogs aren't going nuts, the cats are going nuts. And if they ain't going nuts, the cows are going nuts. And if they're
Uh-huh.
quiet, then it's either the pig or the coyotes or I got possums or raccoons on the front. I'm telling you, it's always something. And every once in a while, it's that stupid owl that comes by and tries to take off with a cat. I'm like, oh my gosh. Now you see why I don't get any sleep. I got too many critters.
I'll tell you one damn thing
Critters
though.
out the wazoo.
If an owl try to get a roadrunner, a sucker will jump up
Oh,
there and
I don't even talk about
he'll
it.
grab the little son and he'll kill it. And then, he'll just walk right on.
Yeah, we had a road runner here when we moved in. We moved back out here to the ranch. And there was this road runner that was living in one of our three well houses. And this particular well house was in the front yard along the fence line. Now it's only good for watering gardens, but that crazy thing, he lived in the well house. So anytime you'd go over to turn the spigot off, he'd pop out of that well house, and I'm telling you, that thing would tell you off. He would just go to chattering and chasing you all over the yard. That road runner had an attitude. And I told Spencer, I said, you really should trap some mice because road runners eat rodents.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't ever know what happened to that stupid road. And we had a woodpecker that was the same way. He'd sit up here in this mulberry tree in the front yard by the door, and he would just give us what for. I don't know what it is with lippy animals out here, but we had a rat that lived in the mulberry tree trunk. They used to do the same thing. We'd sit under the carport, and this rat would come out from underneath, out of that tree trunk, and he would sit out there, and he'd just chatter at us. And I thought, what is wrong with these animals? I don't have any rats anymore. The cats take care of them. Oh yeah, those things are potent, Becca. I think the only place that I found them that still carry them around here is the Dollar Tree. Yeah, yeah, that stuff. You get that smell in your nose, and you just can't get it out. You don't take a good whiff of that thing for very long because everything you eat, drink, your cigarettes taste like it. I don't even think whiskey would kill that odor. Yeah, I may have to try that. Those things are pretty inexpensive. Um,
Oh,
well, that's
those.
Amber to
Oh,
a T.
yeah.
I think Amber lives in menopause. She's a little psycho. She cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs like that.
You can still find those damn things there too, Michelle. Find them right there in the grocery store.
Yeah, our little town grocery store here doesn't carry them, but I think and not even our dollar stores carry them. The only
Huh.
place I found them was 50 miles away at the Dollar Tree, and they have them like two or three for $1 there. Yeah, shoot.
Huh.
Shoot, that I may have to do that. I wonder what it would do to snakes. I wonder if the snakes wouldn't like it either. Because if it is, I'm buying it by the freaking truckload and I'm slinging them things everywhere. I'm like, okay, I put my 100 under the house. I'm good now. Yeah, we have a lot of problems with raccoons up here. They come up on my porch. They bother the cats. So, needless to say, sometimes we have to take care of a coon. And I think right now we've got them primarily pushed back to the big pond, way back on the acreage. Have to try it with the possum and see if it works with them ugly, stinky,
Huh.
hissing things. I haven't had any copperheads under the house. I've seen them come off the field. Well, the last one I saw came out of my garden and came across the front yard and then went up a tree.
Forget you.
Needless to say, the old man shot it out of the tree.
Huh.
It was pretty big. And before that, the last copperheads I saw were in my small pond. And I didn't know they were in the pond when my min pin went swimming and, well, she got struck 12 times. And needless to say, it was too late. She was gone. Yeah, poor little Bambi. She was, we live in an area out here in the middle of nowhere that when people go down the highway, they throw out all their pets they don't want. And she was somebody's castaway, a full blood min pin. Yeah, she was tattooed, and we checked into it. Yeah, she was full blood. She was registered. But somebody threw her out. They didn't want her anymore. And that's how we got some of these cats out here. People throw them out, and they come up our road to the house. Well, I'm not going to let them starve, so I feed them.
Yeah.
You never know what people are going to throw out here.
That's
A lot
true.
of my neighbors have adopted so many discarded animals. It's not even funny. It's like our very first bobtail. He was a little bitty thing. He wasn't much past weaning. And when he came up, he was skin and bones, and he collapsed on the porch. He was just a little old tiny thing. Yeah, somebody had thrown him out. So we kept him, and his name was Thumpy. And he had a bad attitude. But he was a hunter. Oh my gosh, he was a hunter. And the Siamese cat that we've got, same way, somebody threw him out as a kitten. And he came up here. And his name is Blue. He's a big time hunter too. Most docile Siamese cat I've ever had in my life. Wow. She was having a really bad day. That poor lady. I know, Gandalf. It aggravates me. Now there was a property, the next property over it had a little triangle of land on the corner, and somebody had put a beautiful horse in there, and they expected it to live off what little bit of grass grew in that freaking triangle, and that thing was so emaciated.
Oh, God. That's so
Yeah,
damn stupid.
but one of the ranchers snuck up there in the middle of the night, and they took that horse and they rehomed it. They did. They took that horse
Good.
and put it on another ranch. It's big and healthy. Well, I don't agree with stealing, but in that case, yeah, that once majestic animal, how people do that.
Yeah.
It was like our longhorns. When we went to buy the cows, one of the ranchers told us that one of the ranchers around here had some cows for sale. and he had a couple of heifers, and he said now they're pregnant. So we're thinking healthy. Got here and they look like, oh my God, they look like cows in India with a big pregnant belly. All their ribs were showing, their hips were showing. I thought, oh my God, these animals are going to die. And I was wondering about the state of the calves, you know. But they're big and healthy girls now.
That's
Yeah,
good.
they ain't bony no more, and they had healthy babies. Yeah, we had one that showed up here, sweetest dog in the world, but it wouldn't tolerate any other animals. It would be very aggressive towards the dogs and the cats. So we put it on a lead, and we tied it to the fence behind the house here in the shade. And then we called there is a place in town that picks up like rescued animals, and then what they do is they give them their shots and this, that, and the other, and get them healthy, and they adopt them out. And we called them, and they came out and they come out and they picked that little dog up. Somebody snatched her up real good, real fast. She didn't last long. I think she was there maybe a week, and she was already rehomed.
Huh.
She was a good-looking little old dog. She just not good with other animals, which doesn't make her a bad dog. It
Now, the old dog that
just means she needs
we
to go
had,
somewhere where somebody doesn't have other animals.
yeah, up there in Montana it was, every time right there, we had this one dog. He's black and white, and we called him Badger because that's what he looked like when he was a pup. Was a badger.
Oh my God.
And I tell you something, that dog right there, he was smart. That dog right there was. Like if you were to say, "Oh, what a sweet kitty, Mama! Oh, that's a pretty kitty you got." Oh God, he would get jealous. He want to see the kitty. That's the only thing. He liked little animals, but the only thing is, he did not like other dogs because he thought that they were going to go and take his plates.
That's good, Matt. I hope he's feeling better now. Now he can go home. Put some ice on it. Yeah, our dogs get jealous. If we love on the cats, then trouble. She'll come up and she'll take her snout and she'll like flip that dog. Angel, Angel will come up and lay her head in my lap, but she does that shippy dot thing where she looks left to right, and her eyebrows are going up and down the whole freaking time. And I'm thinking, yeah, if I wasn't here, she'd nip at the cat. She's pretty tolerant of the cats for the most part. You have to scold her from time to time, but she gets a little bigger for her britches. Kind of like Matt gets a little big for his
Oh yeah.
britches.
You can go and pretend, like you had a cat, like let's see, like this right here in your arms. You'd say, "Oh, what a pretty kitty,
Uh
Mama,
huh.
you got there." Or like Michelle, like you, Michelle, I'd say, "Oh, what a pretty kitty you got. Oh, look at the kitty." Oh God, Boucher, he would want to see that kitty cat right there. He loved cats. He loved small little animals. But
Yeah, that's like trouble.
when it comes to dogs right there, oh God, he
Trouble's a
hated
big
dogs.
dog.
Yeah, he hated
That's
other
what
dogs
trouble is.
because he thought that they were going to take his place. We had another dog that
Yeah.
was a so they're in yeah, we're in an anaconda. Okay, he was a Norwegian elk hound. Is what he was. Yeah, purebred Norwegian elk hound.
Wow.
And
Never heard of that breed.
one time right there, we had a
No,
thunderstorm come
never
through,
heard of that breed.
and both dogs were underneath the kitchen table. And Dodger, oh God, he was mad at that dog. He kept growling at him. I said, Dodger, no.
Chat's still working. Your message just popped up. I would say it's still working. Unless you tried to type something before. But that's the first one that came through after Matt's. I know my phone's been going haywire all day. No matter what I do, the drop down at the top of my screen keeps dropping down. The only way I was able to get that thing to stop is I had to turn the phone off and remove the battery
Uh-huh.
and put it back in. And then it did it for a couple of minutes and then it quit. I don't know. Everybody's having problems with their cell service as of lately. It was driving me batty. I said if it didn't stop, I was going to throw it away and just buy another phone.
I might have to go on here
Okie
about in
dokie.
October and get me another phone here. I found out where the antenna's at on this phone mine right here. It's up here where the top of the
Yeah,
camera
I
right
need to
there is,
get a new phone, George.
right up through here. It's
Uh huh.
where the damn antenna is at. Found that out. Next to this one guy called uh, Ramon. I gave him a little bit of a bad time. I said, "Oh, like Reza Ramon," and he kept talking. I said, "Oh, okay. Your name is just like Reza Ramon." He goes, "What do you mean by that?" That he was a former professional wrestler. Oh, okay. Dude, always had a toothpick in his mouth. And every time I tell you going, just before, he starts to go and wrestle you, he go and throw that toothpick right in your face. Just to get you pissed off at him.
Oh, it probably worked. Now I need a new phone because I accidentally dropped mine. I think I was on the phone with Big Matt. That is kind of weird. It's showing up on our end. We can see it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Could be StreamYard. StreamYard goofs up from time to time. I don't know what it is. But we can see your messages. That's weird. Yeah, when I was on the phone with Big Matt and I went into the bathroom to get something and the phone slipped out of my hand and when it hit the floor it shattered the screen on my phone.
Oh.
Yeah, I need a new screen on it, but for what they charge to put new screens on, heck, I can get another phone. So I may just
Yeah.
end up getting another smartphone. I mean, I've had this one for, oh gosh, I don't know, going on 4 years now. I think it's time that it's lived its life. I just got to be careful with it. I definitely don't want to drop it again. I dropped it on a tile, a linoleum floor. What do you mean it was Bob? What are you talking about, Matt? Am I lost? Bob?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I kind of figured Bob would be asleep at this hour of the morning. It is like 2:14.
Yeah, it's 12:14 here my time.
I would hope that he would be resting and not up late at night just to hear me. Who? Who are you calling Bob? I was talking to Becca, I thought.
Yeah, we're talking to Becca.
Yeah, but he's saying it. I was talking to Bob. But I don't see anything from Bob. Because usually Bob gets all crazy hello with me, and I hadn't seen that yet. Usually he says, "Well, it's good to hear your voice. I hadn't heard you in 1,000 years." Oh, okay. Yeah, probably was. I don't remember. That's been over a week ago. My brain's mush.
Your brain's fried.
Yeah, it pretty much is. I'm cramming all this information for the business, and it's making me a little wackadoodle in the head.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sure, blame it on Bob. I'm gonna blame it on you, Matt. It was Matt's fault. It's always Matt's fault.
Uh, no comment.
Matt broke my phone.
Like I said, the show, no comment. No comment on that one there at all.
Well, I gotta blame Matt for something. You know, it's Matt's fault. He's a big boy. He can take it. I haven't talked to Bob on the phone. I mean, an actual conversation in a while. He's been resting, and I've been freaking going a little wackadoodle, doing all this stuff I've been having to do, playing catch up. Now that Yahoo's got this job. No, you broke it, Matt. You broke it because I said you broke it. Don't be blaming Bob. That's not nice. Now, really, it's Georgia. It's Georgia's fault.
I didn't do it. I'm innocent.
Yeah, whatever.
I am.
Holy
Damn.
moly. I just saw Spencer's paycheck. Holy moly. That'll help. Thank goodness. Well, let's just say it's over $1,000.
Good.
Yeah, we really need it right now. We've got 2 vehicles down, and we're trying to get them both going.
Yeah.
And get some bills paid. So, yeah, perfect, perfect, perfect. Yes, Matt. If I say you broke it, Matt, you broke it. I'm not going to tell Gandalf he broke it because Gandalf is innocent this time. Gandalf is the sweetheart here, okay? Gandalf don't have a mean bone in his body. Why would he try to break my phone? He would. So it has to be you, Matt. You're a turd.
Huh.
Blue Bayou. I haven't heard that one in a long time. I guess
Yeah,
it would
that's
help if
one
I ever got my stuff out of storage.
of
I might be able to listen to it.
oh, Roy Orbison songs. It's one of his songs there. Blue Bayou.
Oh, man. I got. Well, that's good. I wanted to learn guitar when I was younger, and I started it, but had to stop the lessons, and I never picked it back up.
Huh.
Heck, I don't even know where my guitar is anymore. Not that I could tell you what chords or anything anymore. It's been that long
Hmm.
since I was a kid. That was, oh my gosh, 40 something years ago. I can't believe how many years has gone by since then.
There's a little bit
It
of
was a
trivia for
different
you
world
here,
back then.
Michelle. Here's a piece of trivia here for
See
you.
what, George?
Here's a piece of trivia right here for you. See if you can figure out who it was. The character always wore a mask. He wore a sombrero, and he had a mask on him. And he uses instead of using a gun, he always used a guitar. And he called it his kabong. Who was he?
I have no idea. Until you said guitar, I was thinking Zorro, but it wasn't Zorro.
No. Not Zorro.
I have no idea.
He
Who
was a
was it,
cartoon
Gandalf?
character. He was a cartoon character. He always had a sidekick called Baba Louie.
Oh, I don't know.
Quick Draw McDraw.
Have no idea.
Oh, Quick Draw
Well,
McDraw.
like I said, I have no idea. I don't ever remember watching that one as a kid. We got up like 5 o'clock in the morning on Saturdays to watch cartoons, and then we got to watch it until the sun came up, and then cartoons was over.
Uh-huh.
That was the limit in our house. There was a lot of things that we didn't get to watch. Strict parents, but it's okay.
You ever watch that series?
I don't mind.
Let's see. Called Street Sharks. You remember that animated series?
Nope.
These five brothers. No, not five, but four brothers. It was. They got changed. They had their DNA all completely messed up because of this one badass dude who wants to go and took over this town, turned them from human into sharks. There was
That
a
sounds
great
weird.
white. There was a hammerhead, a tiger shark, and I think what one was it that has the spots on the top of its head? God, I can't think of it.
Ugh.
I don't know which one it was.
I don't know. It's your story. You tell me. I'm pretty sure I know. Well, hello, Junior. You see
Oh,
Miss
Louis?
Mama? Oh, hi, the baby. George, you seem to always pick the trivia that was before my time,
Take
or probably wasn't broadcast in my region of the United States.
care, Becca. Have a good night now.
Because Spencer's real bad about not Becca. Thanks for stopping in, hon. Spencer's always picking stuff that he watched in California. Well, they didn't show that here in Texas. It wasn't on our broadcasting. And it drives him
Huh.
nuts because he's like, oh, you've got to have seen it. And I'm like, no. No, it wasn't here.
How
Now,
about that old?
they had a lot of kiddie shows there that, uh,
How about that sci-fi
what
show
old?
called Space 1999? You remember that one?
Oh,
They had a
vaguely,
moon
but I
base.
was really young. Really young.
Let's see,
I
what was
vaguely
it called?
remember that playing. My parents watched it when I was real little. I'll have to see if
Yeah,
I
they
can
had
find that stuff. I did.
a.
See, Gandalf remembers it.
Uh-huh.
Well, you got to kind of figure Gandalf would watch it. That's right up Gandalf's alley.
Oh yeah.
Sci-fi
How about this right here, Gandalf? Dark
fantasy stuff.
Shadows.
He's into
You remember that one, there, Gandalf? Dark Shadows.
that. That that is that the one that when they first came out they were in black and white,
Yep.
or am I thinking of a different one?
Nope. When it first came out, it was all in black and white.
Yeah, I think I was watching a series.
I tell you something, all of us kids could not wait
No.
until we got home to go and watch that show, that episode for that day right there. Then, then we'd get back to school the next day. We talk about it right there.
Oh my
All of us
goodness,
kids just
George!
could not wait till
When
we
I
got
was
home just
little,
to
I
watch
had a
that
black and white.
series.
I had a black and white television in my bedroom, and so everything that I watched was in black and white. Even Captain Kangaroo and stuff like that. Mine were in black and white. So, but I remember watching a lot of the Twilight Zones. Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that
Twilight
series.
Zones.
Twilight Zone, and then there was Time Tunnel. You remember that one?
No,
I
no,
remember that one.
I don't.
What's
Yeah,
another
this
one?
seems to be a topic of discussion we have around here quite often. We reminisce about
Oh
old
yeah, I
television
remember that
shows
series.
and cartoons and candies you can't get anymore, and drive-in movie theaters that you don't see
Oh
anymore.
yeah.
Yeah, the Outer Limits. I remember some of the Outer Limits. Some of this we weren't allowed to watch because we were young and my parents was afraid, oh, they're going to have nightmares. Well, it's going to take a heck of a lot more than that to give me a freaking nightmare. As I say, nothing much scares me anymore. I've been married. So, oh, oh my goodness. Yeah, we were talking about a bunch of this old
Yeah, they
freaking
are.
candy that you can't hardly buy. Oh, are they? We used to have them all over the place here, Gandalf, and they all closed up. Where I used to live in Wichita Falls, we had a drive-in theater that was about a half a mile from our house, and we had a big tornado of '79. It was called Terrible Tuesday. Basically leveled Wichita Falls, but it wiped out that big drive-in theater right by our house. I
Oh.
remember that.
You remember that movie called
Yeah,
Twister?
that was a nasty. Yeah. Yep.
That's when I think that's where they got the idea from. Part of that one scene right
Yeah,
there.
it
Like
was. Yeah,
when that
because most
come through that
where her aunt
um
lived.
what was it? When it came through that
Well,
drive-in, it was,
yeah,
man, it
when she
destroyed
was
that
at the
whole
aunt's
scene.
house,
Yeah.
the town that they're talking about is not that far from where I live. It is an actual town, but it was in Oklahoma.
Huh.
And as you remember, when they first started out the movie, they were in Texas and ended up going to, what was her name, Aunt May's house or something like that, and
Something
they
like
ended
that.
up in Oklahoma. Well,
I don't
yeah,
remember.
and
There was one over in
but I
Anaconda that
can tell you right now, Anaconda. We talking about
yeah,
snakes
Anaconda,
now?
Montana. We have one over there. But during the summer right there, it was in competition with Warsaw Theater there.
Uh huh.
And so they Warsaw Theater right there shut that damn thing up there down immediately. They were not happy because all the people that wanted to see a movie, like on Friday
Uh
night,
huh.
they'd take their kids, they put them in the back seat right there. They'd go and they'd watch it that way.
Yeah. Yep. I've been to the drive-in several times as a child,
Oh yeah, I remember those
and
drive-ins.
the last movie I ever saw at the drive-in was Grease with John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John. That was the very last movie I got to see at the drive-in. And then after that, it was go.
Huh.
There used to be a drive-in. Oh, here in this town, about 10 miles from me. There used to be one there. It was. Um, they still have the screen up. They still have all of the speakers up.
Oh God, I got that song. I can
Oh
go and
no, I don't even want to
oh,
talk about
I can
my
even go and pull
sibling.
that one up here too. That there is absolutely hilarious. Do you remember that guy called Dickie Goodman? He used to have that. He made
Sound
that. He made Jaws. Kind of an offshoot of Jaws right there. He go and interview the shark right there, and he would go and
yeah,
go
no,
on different
I thought
records
I
and
would
stuff like
never ever see you put that in a chat. Hey George, now we got something to pick on Gandalf about.
Oh God!
Playing with his ding-a-ling.
Oh God! Shame on you, Gandalf! Shame!
I bet he's
Damn!
rolling around on his sofa right now, laughing his butt off.
He probably is a little stinker.
And Ted Dog's
Oh
looking at him like,
God!
dude, you've lost your mind. I haven't heard that song in a very long time either. Probably not since my mother was alive. She used to listen to all that stuff on 8-tracks. God, I remember 8-tracks. You pull out an 8-track today and you show it to a kid and they're like, what the hell is that? What kind of game is that? And I'm like, it's not a game, you idiot. It's music.
Yeah.
Or you pull out a rotary phone or you pull out a cassette tape. They don't know what to do with it. And I'm like, oh my God. And these are the people that's supposed to take care of us when we're old. I'm scared.
God, I feel sorry for them now.
Oh my God. What, that you were playing with your ding-a-ling there, Gandalf?
Oh God. Gandalf,
I don't see
shame on you.
wigs.
Damn. I knew you were a bad little boy, but that bad? Shame on you. Damn.
I know.
Oh, my head is...
I don't go much of anywhere anymore, Gandalf, very rarely. I kind of stick to myself.
I used to listen to the
Well, there's
Elephants.
the lottery numbers. You used to listen to what, George?
I used to listen to the group called the Osmonds. The Osmond Brothers.
Oh, the Osmonds, yeah.
Osmonds, yeah. Donnie Marie used to listen to her. She had a song called Paper Roses.
Yeah, I remember Paper Roses, but I remember as a kid, the first time I think I ever saw Marie Osmond was on the reruns of the Mickey Mouse Club when she was on the Mickey Mouse Club. Gandalf, you can probably remember back to minutes after your conception. You got a brain that won't stop. I know. Back to when he was 3. Hell, I don't know what I was doing when I was 3. Probably pooping my pants. I don't know. And he remembers watching Chuck Berry.
Yeah, right.
I was probably making mud pies in the yard. I don't know. Well, I better not have been pooping my pants at 3.
Answer me this right here. Who was the original Scarecrow?
You're in trouble, Gandalf.
No, not Scarecrow, I should say. The original person to go, the first person who was originally supposed to play the Tin Man, but he found out that he couldn't do it because he was allergic to the makeup. What was his name?
I'll be right back, George.
Yeah.
Watch out, baby. I gotta get around.
Can you tell me that one, Gandalf? I was there in The Wizard of Oz with Judy Garland. You don't remember who it was supposed to be? Yes, you should know that. Mm, come on. Shame on you. That was Buddy Epson. He found out he couldn't go and do the original Tin Man because he found out he was allergic to the makeup. Now, can you tell me who the original Bozo was? Bozo the Clown. No. Buddy Epson, yes. Buddy Epson. Now, who was the original Bozo?
Oh Lord, here we go with the bozo.
No, this is true. Who was the original Bozo?
How in the world am I supposed to know?
I'm asking Gandalf. He should remember that.
He says he doesn't know. No, he says he doesn't know.
You don't know? Who was it that played Captain
I do know
Kangaroo?
that. I don't know his real name. I always called him Captain Kangaroo.
Bob Keeshan was his name. That's who the original Bozo was. Bob Keeshan.
Uh-oh. You dropped a cigarette.
And did you know?
Now, I do know that Jimmy Stewart didn't get a lot of roles because he was an alcoholic. He had a lot of alcohol problems. Yeah. Like when he made It's a Wonderful Life, he was battling alcoholism then. I watched a documentary on it. It was crazy. Oh.
Yeah, with Bob Keeshan. He was a veteran.
He said the same thing we did. Captain Kangaroo. That's who played Captain Kangaroo. Captain Kangaroo. Who played Mr. Green Jeans?
I don't remember. Oh shit. I don't remember.
Either. That's why I was asking.
Damn.
That was way back when.
Yeah.
But then again, you have to remember some stuff that we watched where I grew up, other children didn't get to watch in whatever region they lived in. Because
yep.
it flabbergasted Spencer when he asked me a question. I'm like, I don't even know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Either A, we didn't get to watch it, or B, it was never broadcast in my area. No, not Captain Kangaroo. We're just talking in general. You know,
Bob Keeshan was a Vietnam veteran, just like the guy who did Mister Rogers.
I have no idea, Gandalf. I don't know what that elephant's name was. I was 3 or 4 years old. I can't even tell you what my kindergarten teacher's name was. Crying out loud. Yes, I can. Her name was Miss Munster.
Uh huh.
Seriously, it
My
was.
third grade teacher was Mrs. Rush. I remember her very well.
I had a English teacher named Miss Adams. She was really nice. And then I had another English teacher named Miss Schaffner who was really nice. But I had a history teacher in the 6th grade. Her name was Miss Glenn, and she was mean. Oh my God, she scared all the kids. Yeah,
Huh.
nobody wanted to act up in her class because she liked to wield a freaking ruler, and she would like bust your knuckles wide open when she'd smack you. She was, oh yeah, she was the mommy dearest of school teachers. I had a English teacher named Miss Beck when I was in the 4th grade. Yeah, she was quite abusive. She grabbed me one time by the arms and she left deep bruises in my arms because I wouldn't
Uh-huh.
speak out in class. Well, I can't talk in front of big crowds. If there's a lot of people around me, I shut down. And she was trying to force me to talk, and I couldn't. I was freaking out. Inside, I was freaking out. And that woman was mean. Heck yeah. PB sandwiches. I don't know, Gandalf. What was the elephant's name? You tell me.
I know there was Mr. Moose, and then there was Bunny Rabbit. And there was Mr. Green Jeans, and there was Captain Kangaroo. But I don't remember.
I don't know. Like I said, I was 3 or 4 years old. I remember watching him when we first moved into my dad's old house. But I don't have like real strong memories of it.
Hmm.
Got vague memories of it. You know, I'm from the era where we had Scooby Doo before all the
Yeah,
stupid stuff came out. I
Scooby Doo. Uh,
George,
I don't know. All right, no. Clarabelle was the clown on Howdy Doody.
oh,
I remember that.
I vaguely remember Howdy Doody. Yeah, I bet he was Gandalf. Yeah, but I bet the old black and white Walt Disney Mickey Mouses and stuff was during your time. Who was it? Felix the
Gandalf.
cat? No.
Gandalf, can you tell me the first cartoon that Mickey Mouse was ever in? Don't say a word, Michelle. Don't say a word. Let's see if he knows what it was. What was the first animated movie that Walt Disney ever made? It was with Mickey Mouse in it. What was it called?
Do, 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 do. Now Gandalf's sitting there scratching his head.
Huh.
How long you
All
gotta
right.
give him before you let me give me a guess?
I haven't seen that one in a long time.
Are you talking about the Mickey Mouse movie
Yep.
or Romper Room? Well, I'm
Romper
gonna
Room
give a
right there, I
guess. I
haven't
want to
seen
say
it.
it was Fantasia. George, was it
Uh-uh.
Fantasia?
Nope.
Dang it. Okay. What was it?
It was called Steamboat Willie.
Oh my gosh.
That was the original cartoon that Mickey Mouse was ever in. The first ever cartoon that they had a mouse on there.
Yeah, and he was a
Oh.
weird looking Mickey.
Yeah.
They changed up Mickey Mouse's look. I know that now, Gandalf. What was Fantasia the first color animation that Mickey was in?
I think it was it. I think that
Because
was
I know
it, yeah.
they remade it a couple times.
I think that was it, yeah.
I don't know. Gosh,
Yeah, God. Excuse me.
I'm telling you. Dang. Gandalf. You wanted to make it memorable. Was it memorable? What on earth would possess you to do that? I wouldn't think that someone would say, "Here, let me smoke the bowl and go watch Fantasia."
I remember going to my mother, my cousin, and myself. We were over there in Salt Lake City. My stepfather was at this. I don't remember. He was selling scrap coats. What it was, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And we went. He was. He was in a oh, kind of like a training session right there. For that part right there. So we went. My mother, my cousin,
Uh-huh.
and myself. We went and we went around. We seen a bunch of stuff, and then we went to the Mormon. Yeah, the Mormon temple was over there in Salt Lake. It was, and God, we seen this with one part on there where the mannequins. You know, they had the hologram of the mouth right there moving. I was thinking,
Yeah.
oh boy, what the hell they pumping in his faces? I know I ain't drunk. All of a sudden, I seen those
Yeah.
the
They did some
lips move.
weird stuff.
My eyes were big as saucers. I was thinking, oh God, what the hell they pumping in this place now to make you see things like that.
Yeah. I know the very first movie I ever saw at a theater was Xanadu. That was the very
That
first movie I ever saw.
that was a good movie right there.
Xanadu.
Was I
Yeah.
like that movie?
I got it on DVD somewhere.
I got it here on my computer. Xanadu. That's with Olivia Newton-John.
Yeah. Yeah, she was the girl that came to life in the painting. Or actually, the mural. Yep. I
Oh,
really remember that.
God.
Lady
I
from the
remember one
church
time
took me to a movie.
when I was up there in Kalispell, Montana, and they had this.
Dancing elephant.
Oh God, it was a cartoon. It was. They had pink elephants going, dancing. Well, not dancing, but they were going across the screen right there on the TV. I was talking to my neighbor Harold on the phone. I said, Harold, man, I'm totally sober, but I'm seeing pink elephants right now. He just started busting out laughing.
Didn't they
I
do
said, no,
that in
seriously, I'm seeing pink elephants going across on my TV screen.
didn't they have dancing pink elephants in the Lion King
Oh, not
at one part of it?
not that I know of, no. Not pink elephants, no. This right here was I think it was part of that. I can't remember. I think it
Didn't they
might have been.
remake that Gandalf? I thought they remade Astro Boy.
Yeah,
Because
I
that sounds
remember
really
that one.
memorable.
Well,
Hey,
well, well, if
Leon
it ain't all
Hun.
peon. A
I
peon.
thought Leon was going to. Oh, I guess he's had his sleep now.
Yeah.
Well, heck, I don't know, George. I've lost track of time. I'm just here, George. Don't ask me what I'm doing. I just showed up. Only because I happened to look at my messages. And I said, well, George is asking me to go live, so why the heck
No,
not? I
I just
got
asked
hours
you
to burn. Let's
if
do
you were going to
that.
go live or not. If you
I
were, I
actually
was
didn't
going to.
put any thought into it. I was trying. Well, I just gotten off the phone with Big Matt when I noticed that you had left me a message. Now, after I got off the phone with him, I thought, I'm going to rest. But I couldn't rest. And when I saw your message, I thought, well, yeah, let's go live. Keep me entertained until I get tired. Yeah, the very big pond. The very, very big pond. Wow. I lose track of time. All I got to do is remember to add 5 hours to my time, and I'll know what time it is there with
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. 6 hours. I'll add 6 hours to it.
Yeah.
And I'll be at Leon's time.
Yeah. See, you're
Because
2
I'm on
hours ahead of
Central
me.
Time.
Michelle, you're 2 hours
Yeah,
ahead.
it's 2:57 where I'm at. Well, Leon, it's about time you got your lazy butt out of bed. You gonna sleep in all day or what?
I don't know.
Or did Sarah kick you out of the bed?
Might have kicked his butt a few times.
Oh, she probably did. She's feisty. Leon's probably looking for a cup of tea about right now. Speedy. We'll go get him, Speedy. Mama, find your
Go get
ball
yourself some
later.
coffee this
Go get
morning,
him.
Leon. Leon the peon.
Don't want to. Wow. She must have pushed him out the window to wake up this morning. He don't want to.
She put
She
his
said,
hand in
Leon, you
warm
can
water.
fly. Oh, no. She tried. Oh, goodness gracious. You
We love
cracked me
giving
up,
him a bad
Leon.
time.
Yeah, she says, Leon, you can fly. You got wings. Splat. Has anybody seen Ryan lately? I hadn't
Haven't
seen
seen him.
Ryan in a while. I hope he's doing okay. Yeah, I hadn't been on really online, so I've kind of lost track of some things. But like I say, my my personal life will always come before YouTube. It has to. YouTube will always be second. So
Yeah.
I've seen too many wonderful people get broke up because of YouTube and causing too many problems, and I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to be in that place. Yeah, I don't know where Ryan is. I hope he's doing okay. I mean, every once in a while I'll see a thing from YouTube pop up. He's something at the beach or something. But I very rarely ever have time to click on it now. Now that Spencer's
Yeah.
back at work, my workload has increased, so I got a lot more things on my list to get done every day. So I have to. Oh, I guess I have to jump on YouTube for a couple hours uh, before I start my day, or I don't get on. Well, how's it treating you, Leon? Have you enjoyed your nearly 2 weeks off of StreamYard? Are you more relaxed? I hope so. Hope you're enjoying life a little better than you was. You were getting kind of humdrum there for a while, which we all go through that. I hadn't met one YouTuber yet that doesn't kind of hit a slump and go, well, what do I do? Heck, I just play it by ear. I don't have any plans. I just take it as it comes and goes on. That's all I do.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to come out of George's mouth. You can't plan for that crap. You just have to roll with it and go with it. Right, George?
All right.
He's half listening to me, Leon, scolding. Oh, I'm sorry, Leon. I'm I'm kind of frustrated at mine too here. But that's because everything's going wrong and everything's taking my attention to deal with and straighten out. And,
Uh, my stomach's complaining at me right now, saying, "Hey, what's wrong with you? You got throat sore or something? Feed me, feed me." Sorry, dude, I don't take orders
Feed
from
you.
you. Yeah, it's what that stomach of mine's saying. You got throat shit or something? Feed
Well,
me,
you better
feed
listen
me.
to it. George, feed
Right now,
it.
I am busy.
If your belly's telling you you're hungry, then you need to eat.
Like I said, right
Okay,
now I am
Gendal.
busy.
Yeah, I know, George. I know. Usually when my tummy's telling me I need to eat, it's because my blood sugar's dropped and I got to take care of it real quick before I get really goofy, scatterbrained. And
Yeah, sometimes I have to go make myself up some coffee. Man, I get such a miserable screaming headache. Oh God, it hurts like
I don't want any more coffee. I drank a pot of coffee already.
huh.
So, no, I don't want any more coffee.
Damn,
No. See, even Gandalf's telling me, go eat, George.
busy.
George, you're being
Gandalf, I'm busy.
You're, uh-huh.
I'm busy making cigarettes.
Oh, yeah, like that couldn't wait 5 minutes. I mean, what's the dealio, man? George, one day when I get some money, I'm going to get you an electric cigarette machine. That way you can just sit there and go,
I'm gonna get you. Just keep
uh-oh,
it up. I'm gonna get
uh-oh.
you.
Leon's waking up. You're in trouble now, George.
I ain't scared of it.
He's going to throw
And
you in a
it knows I ain't scared of it.
Oh, you better be, because he's fixing to throw you in a cactus.
Fine, I'll just throw a cactus at him then. Throw the old man of the desert at him.
You know what? Eat, George. I don't want to eat, George. He's telling you to eat, but if you just look at it, it's like, eat, George. I'm not the one that's hungry. I'm not going to eat, George. This is not an episode of fried green tomatoes. I am not going to barbecue you, George. Sorry.
Ruff, 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 ruff.
Don't you bark at me.
Okay.
Bark at me. Oh, good Lord. Whatever meds you're on, man, get off of them.
Oh, come on. Damn. Oh, yeah.
Well, it's either get off of them or double up on them. Cause, nothing to be sorry about, Gandalf. Eat something, George. It's all right, Gandalf. I was just picking on you anyway. I hadn't seen you in 100,000 years, Gandalf. You know, I've gotten 3 more gray hairs since the last time I saw you. Oh my goodness. I don't know what we're going to do with George. Probably put him in a straitjacket and throw water balloons at him. Yeah, we'll put you in a straitjacket and we'll throw water balloons at you.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, it's better than throwing darts. Yeah.
No!
Yes, it'll cool you off, George. Quit complaining.
Not right now, no.
I bet it would. Especially if you're sitting in front of a fan, you'd be real cool. I swear, Gandalf, George would complain if we hung him with a new noose.
Damn thing hearing me.
Wow, George.
What?
What in the hell are you fighting with, man? Oh, those things. Oh, yeah, those manual machines are a pain in the tuchus. I'm glad I don't mess with them anymore. My machine, you put the tobacco in the reservoir, you put the tubby on, you just click that little handle down, and it goes beep and loads it right up. No freaking problemo.
Huh. Now, my mother, she used to
Hey,
go
hey,
in.
hey, hey, hey.
She used to go and roll her own cigarettes.
No,
When she was smoking, she used
I
to roll
never
her own
did like.
cigarettes.
Oh, yeah, when you used to have to buy the zigzag papers and roll your own cigarettes, or the,
Oh, yeah.
what was it? Whatever it was, or tops, or I can't remember. There was so many different ones out there. Come here, Speedy. You don't need to be up here. Get down. Go play. Go on, baby. Go play. No, I never rolled cigarettes like that. I bet Gandalf can.
She had a machine that she used to, um, she used to go and roll her cigarettes on that machine. And she'd had my cousin Gordon convinced she was magic. What you do is,
I
she,
don't know where Big Matt is. Yeah, I never could get the hang of it. Yeah,
one time I said she rolled a
but it's
complete
okay.
carton.
Non-filter.
Yep.
Oh man, I call those lung busters. Woo!
Ugh.
Yeah, I bummed a cigarette from somebody at school one time, and man, they gave me a Lucky Strike unfiltered. Man, I will never do that again.
Oh,
Jimmy, get somewhere and lay down. Yeah, no. Big Matt may have went to bed. He's been pulling some long hours as of lately. He's been pretty busy, so he might be sleeping. I hope he is. He needs some rest.
ah, damn! I know you just.
Ooh. Every time I see you, George, your nose itches.
Well, you know what they say, don't you? If your nose itches, must mean you're going to kiss a fool.
Someone's coming. Well, my nose never itches.
Well, the only fool I know was my mother. She ain't here, so I can't go give her no kiss. Damn.
Oh, heck no. If she was alive right now, she'd probably whip you for calling her a fool. You know she would, George.
Oh, you should I think I told you about that, didn't I? When
I'm not
whenever
sure,
her nose
George.
itches, she used to she she would say that, oh, she's gonna get some money. And sure
Uh
enough,
huh.
she'd get the money.
Yeah, all those wives' tales. They tell
And
you,
me,
you drop a dishcloth, this happens. If you do this, this happens. Yeah, superstition stuff. Yeah, my great grandma was real big into stuff like that. I never really was.
huh,
My ex-husband always swore that when his palm itched, that he was going to get money, and if his nose itched, he was going to get it. Somebody was coming to visit, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't care.
yeah,
If they show up, they show up. If they don't, whatever.
yeah. I told my mother one time my nose itches. My nose was really itching like
Yeah.
crazy. I was rubbing, I was scratching my nose real bad. She said, "What's wrong?" I said, "My nose itches." She said, "Oh, you're gonna get some money." I said, "No, I'm gonna get the food." I said, "Come here, mother. Let me give you kids. Come here, come here." She goes, "Oh, oh, Pew, get out of here. Go on,
Okay, Leon.
get."
Have a good day, Leon.
Take care, Leon.
We'll talk to you later, sweetie. Bye, sweetie. You trying to roll enough for the day?
No, I got
Timmy, you
four
don't have
packs
to
of
tell
candy
them
ready.
you're going to eat. Just eat.
6, 9, 10. Okay. One more, please.
You're a weirdo, Timmy. I swear to you, you're a weirdo. My special needs kitty. He has to tell me when
Uh-huh.
he's going to eat. It's love you too, Leon. Give Sarah a big hug and a kiss for me. Um.
Take care, partner.
Oh, yeah. You'd probably crack up at Timmy. You remember the Lion King
Yeah.
when they would sing Akuna Matata and the way their heads would swing? That's the way Timmy walks. His head swings back and forth like that when he walks. He always meows
Oh,
before he
God.
drinks. He always meows before he eats. Yep. And every time a cat walks past him, he's got to meow at him. He's just a goofy little cat. Goofy, goofy. Silver, get up there and lay down. Pup, pup. You're being naughty, pup. Um, yep. Been a heck of a day, George. I've been up so long, I'm losing count of hours now.
Uh-huh.
Mm. Um,
Yeah, about a couple of days ago, an old neighbor of mine called me up.
yeah, how'd that go?
Put it this way, he, I gotta tell you, all he does is just go and cuss. Go and cusses at his father. He hates his
Yep.
own dad.
I don't know about hate, but you can be aggravated at your parents. But hate, that's just wrong.
And let's put it this way, he says he's cut down on his drinking, but I kind of doubt it.
Well, some people have a problem with that, George, and sometimes it's hard for them.
Yeah.
When I quit drinking, I quit cold turkey.
Same here.
and I was dry for a lot of years. I could be around it and not drink, not even crave it. But now, if I do drink, it's normally it's not much of anything. Except I've had a couple of nights where oh boy, freaking made me a drink, and the Lord, I don't know who he was thinking about when he made that drink. Oh my goodness, made me drunk. I think he put a half a bottle of rum in it. Holy moly!
Damn.
Oh,
In
I'm
other
telling
words,
you,
you
it
were
was
feeling
stout. It was like
no
he had
pain.
he added just enough Coca Cola to it to color it, and that's about it. Changed the
Uh-huh.
color of it. But when you take a drink of it, it was just like rum.
Uh-huh.
No, thank you.
Rum and Coke? Nope.
Well, I like rum. I really do. He's getting real bad about bringing a bottle of rum in the house, and I just pretty much ignore it. I got a partial bottle sitting on my kitchen counter right now, but all I do is keep moving it around the kitchen because constantly wiping down the countertops, I have to keep moving everything. So that rum bottle, it's made its way around the kitchen at least 50 times. I used to keep them on top of the refrigerator, but one of my bobtails, that's his favorite place to sleep. And when he gets up there, he kicks everything off the top of the refrigerator. Last thing I need is to have a bottle of rum come flying off and shatter on the floor.
Oh,
No, I
man.
keep it on the kitchen counter. I know. Oh, goodness gracious, George.
Oh, boy.
I'll probably take it up to the 3 hour mark and see if I can go to bed. Because I am whacked out. I am pooped, man.
Huh.
At least I'm not stressed. And that's good. Because I was really wondering how in the world we, we thought the damage to the car was a lot more than it was. I was I got to get it into a shop anyway. I got to see if the chassis is bent or if it's still straight. If it's straight, that's great. It's then it's just cosmetic, you know, in the
Yeah.
radiator. And I'm hoping that's all it is. If it is, then because I wouldn't want to put it in shop and have them trying to straighten that chassis. No way. That's big bucks.
So, you remember the series called Iron Chef Japan?
No.
Well, the, the Chinese
Nope.
guy, Chen Kenichi, he's dead. Iron Chef Chen Kenichi.
Okay.
He died here, oh, God, it was 23 days ago it was.
I really hadn't been keeping up with much of anything, George.
This right here was on regular
I do
TV,
so much that I don't have regular TV out here, George.
and then it went,
I gotta have the right kind of stuff to hook up.
and from there it went on to being Iron Chef America.
Oh, Iron Chef.
Yes, Iron Chef.
I thought you said something else. Well, I didn't understand you before, George.
Iron Chef Japan. It was the Japanese version
Yeah,
of it.
I've heard of Iron Chef. but I
Yeah,
don't
Iron
think I've
Chef
ever watched.
America.
I
Yeah.
know it was a series, but I never watched it. If it's not on Tubi, I pretty much don't get to see it.
It's on YouTube.
Well, I've never looked for it on YouTube. I spend most of my day online researching, researching all the retail suppliers and having to look through their inventory and making notes and all kinds of stuff where I need to go to get this and where I need to go to buy that. Yada 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 yada.
Yeah.
So once all my ducks are in a row, I know exactly where to go. And if Spencer was up right now, he'd said, "I know where you can go. You can go to hell."
Little poop.
Already been there, living it. I'm
Been there,
living the
lived
dream.
there. Like I said, I've already been there.
No,
I live
I
right.
think that's my
I
permanent
live there.
address.
I live in hell.
No crap.
I
All
live
this
right here
stuff
in
that's
Yuma,
been
Arizona,
going
and
on, I
it's
feel
hell
like
during
I
the
am in
summer. That's
hell
for
most
damn sure.
of the
Because
time.
hotter than hell, Michigan.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's pretty hot here too. And once again, we've hit a dry spell. It keeps looking like it's going to rain because all our clouds are like black and then nothing happens. I was like, dang it. We need some rain.
Yeah?
Speedy, what are you doing? Um, oh, little kitty, come here, baby. You got to get down here. You're too little to be up there. There you go. Hi, Beady, Beady. Hi, Beady, Beady. No, you can't stand on your head. Go away. Um, yeah, my ponds are in some serious need of some rain. Because right now, they're like the ponds are turning over and the cows don't like the ponds because of all that algae turning loose on the bottom. So,
Yeah.
so they're coming up to the water trough and
Whoa.
they wipe out 100 gallons like it ain't nothing.
Yeah.
We constantly have to put 100 gallons in, 100 gallons in. We only have one trough up here. They like that fresh water, so we try to give them as much fresh water as possible. And I noticed since we've been constantly giving them fresh water, they're not getting sick like they was before. So I'll give them fresh water, less antibiotics or anything I have to treat them for. You know, their illnesses and crap. You don't know what's growing in those ponds. Heck, I wouldn't want to drink out of that pond.
That's
I've
true.
seen what they do in that pond. No. Uh, what the heck is that? I was looking at Leon's avatar and I'm backed off from it. You know what it looks like? It looks like a flaming cupcake back here. I had to move up real close to see what it was. Oh,
Yeah. What is it?
yeah,
It's
I
a
drink too
skull.
much coffee. Oh, yeah,
All right.
yeah.
What are you
I
having
figured
that
that
thing?
out.
What are you having that coffee,
Oh,
girl?
man.
Huh? Huh?
I don't have
What you been
any
drinking in that
coffee.
coffee?
I don't have any coffee. Just straight up strong coffee. And now my stomach's upset because I drank it too fast. A whole pot by myself. I was trying to stay awake for a little. That's why I said it. probably about at the 3 hour mark, I'm probably going to shut it down and go see if I can finally pass out,
Yeah.
go to sleep. Because now that he's asleep, it'll be uninterrupted sleep, and that's what I need. He's woke me
Ow.
up several times past
Jeez.
freaking week, and I'm just pooped.
Yeah. There ain't no way in hell I'm not going to be going anywhere the next 2 days. Actually, not 2, but 3 days. I'll probably just go out and get my mail and get my butt back in the house here.
Oh, I even dread go getting the mail. Whew. It's like walking through the desert out there. Man, it's hot. I
Oh,
opened
yeah.
up the door to let the girls go out to the restroom earlier in the day, and I think it was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I opened that door, and it was like I had a 500-degree oven turned on in my face. Whew. Hit
Oh,
me
yeah.
like a blast. And I was like, oh my
God,
God.
I remember my first year down here. I had to go up
Uh
and
huh.
get my mail. A town it was. I was living in town. I was living down below there at the old RV park I used to live at.
Uh huh.
Every time I stepped out, whoa, felt like I got hit in the face with
Heat
a blast
wave.
furnace.
Yeah, that's what it's been feeling like here as of lately. I got a heat advisory on my computer right now for today. It's still 80 degrees out there right now.
Huh.
At 3:30 in the morning, it's still 80 degrees, supposedly.
Let's see,
If I really
1:30.
wanted to know, I'd go out there and look at the outside thermometer on the front porch. It'll really tell you how the degrees are out there. I really don't want to know.
1:30
All I
here. It's
know is the
96
air
degrees,
conditioner. Yeah.
but it feels like 100.
Oh, yeah. It does that, especially if you don't have any air moving around a whole lot. Like I said, I had 4 fans going today and the air conditioner, and we were about to die with the heat. And this is a brand new air conditioner, and it can't keep up. And it's even bigger than the unit that was in here before. Still can't keep up.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's the way it is here in my living room right here. It's so damn hot during the afternoon.
You're in
Ugh.
a sauna.
Yeah,
Oh, I know.
I'm
I'm to
sitting
the
there
point
just
I'm thinking
sweating up
about
the
just
storm.
covering over my windows. Yeah, it's so hot here. I'm thinking about covering up the windows. I'd put foil on the windows to reflect that sun back off of it.
Yeah.
But my crazy neighbors would probably say that we were crackheads or something.
Phew.
That, that's the way my neighbors are. But I
Weird
have single
neighbors.
pane windows in this house. So they're not very efficient windows. And I'm hoping that we can eventually get around to replacing all of the windows in the house with double or triple pane windows. That would be a wonderful,
Yeah.
because I don't know how many more summers I can take with these windows. Oh my gosh, I don't like them. I do not like them.
I had a double pane sliding glass front door right here, and
Uh
that
huh.
sucker came right out of the truck and fell and busted the whole goddamn window. Double
Ouch.
pane.
Those
Yeah,
things are
just shattered the
expensive.
whole damn
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, you do
Before I had the
realize that
sucker
those
come right
things
out of
weigh
the
a
truck.
ton.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
was 3
they
minutes
do. I
now.
got a couple of them.
Like I said, 3 hours.
Yeah, 3 hours. I'm pretty tired, George. Like I said, I thought
Yeah.
I'd come on and entertain you for a little while and entertain myself till I couldn't keep my eyes open anymore, and I'm starting to get bleh. So my body's winding down. So I probably should go to bed and go to sleep before I hit my third wind, and then I'll be bouncing off the walls until probably next Sunday before I go to sleep, and then I'll really feel like poop on a stick.
Yeah, like I said, I had that front door right there, double pane glass, come
Yeah.
right out of the truck and smash my big toe. I mean, I just lost a
Oh,
whole
did it
damn
break it?
toenail off the damn thing.
Oh, you're lucky you didn't break it.
Yeah, I went over.
It could have
I
cut
went,
it completely off. Those things, I'm telling you, they're heavy.
yeah, I went inside. I went into town. I see my doctor. He asked me if I had an X-rayed yet. I said no, I haven't. So I wrote a script, and I come out here.
Uh
I got
huh.
up over here at the what's the old clinic over here, the outpatient clinic over here on Scottsdale Drive, and they X-rayed it. The X-ray checked the guy right there. When went, she took off the bandage, the wrap tape right there. Took that sucker off.
Uh
Then she
huh.
X-rayed the toe. Then when she put it back on, she put it on way too damn tight. It hurt like hell.
Oh, and then it started throbbing.
I,
Yeah. Yeah, because
I
your
tried to
toe,
go and
your
sleep,
toe was swollen.
and there was no way in hell I could go and sleep with that sucker when she had it, bro. She had it rewrapped real damn tight. So
Yeah.
what I
Yeah,
did
I
was
go
I
through
took and I
that every time
cut the
I.
damn tape right there off of the damn thing, and I could sleep better. I could sleep. But I tell you something, I had lost my whole damn burnt toenail off that damn toe of mine.
Well, yeah, it was inevitable. I mean, goodness gracious.
Now what I gotta do is
Goodness gracious.
I gotta take the door out of the off the track right there, and put it where it's leaning up against my stucco shed here next month, or whenever it starts cooling down some, and go and put that insulation tape on there where right where it's supposed to be at, where I can keep this damn place from getting too damn hot. I mean, when it gets hot in here, oh God, front room, forget you. Ugh, you don't even want to be in my goddamn trailer with it.
Yeah, I don't want to be in mine. They don't know how to insulate these things.
No, they don't.
That heat, that heat just comes straight through the wall and the windows and the ceiling, and ugh, horrible.
Yep.
Oh, George.
Well, I'm going to let you go.
I'm
So you
probably
take care.
Yeah, I really got to go hit the bed, and
Alrighty.
maybe it
You
won't
take care.
hit
Have
me
a good night
now.
now.
You too, George. I'll talk to
Okay.
you later, hun.
Okay. Take care,
Bye.
y'all. Bye.